I'm gonna read The Hate You Give. And I'm going to read The Hate You Give mainly because the movie's about to come out. Right now it's September 2018, and it's going to be October 2018 when this movie comes out. But I'm definitely gonna go see the movie, but I wanted to read the book first. The next video should be, I guess, at least a progress report on The Hate You Give. I just started reading The Hate You Give this week, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Enjoying probably might not be the best word because it's some real serious stuff that happens in here. I'm enjoying how it's written. I'm enjoying the dare I say, like, authenticity of like, I don't know, stuff that happens in here. It's like I've had experiences with like friends who, you know, we talk like that, we talk in a certain way, we talk about certain things, and we do, like, how many pages am I'm like, yeah, I'm 54 pages in. I'm like, I take my time. I read slow. I don't sit down, and that is something I'm trying to change, where I will read, well, just like take an hour and read, like, instead of like watching TV or something, because I usually read on the train, because I live in New York, and I live in Brooklyn, and I may live in a quieter side of considerably quieter side of Brooklyn, but it's still loud because they doing construction next door, and then apparently we got a highway like the next block over, like right there, like as one of my cross streets. So it's just no, girl. It's like, it's why is everything so loud? Why are there trucks like making so much noise? But it's whatever, girl. At least it's not people coming out the party making a whole like party in the middle of the night making a whole bunch of noise. That was happening when I was living in Crown Heights, but not over here. It don't happen as much, the loudness at night, but that's besides the point. The point is, I am reading The Hate You Give, and I am enjoying it. I love just the authenticity of just like black girls just having, like, you know, just, it's so real. Like Denasia, oh my gosh, like she's ridiculous, but she's so much fun though still, because I'm like, I know about girls like Denasia, they be on some shit, and you be like, yo girl, chill, but at the same time you be like, yo girl, I get it though, like real talk, like, do your thing, mama, do your thing, mama, you gotta do what you gotta do when you gotta do what you gotta do when you gotta do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I so love about Denasia, and I'm just like loving this book. Like, it's just got my heart. I was on the train, like, reading it this week, and when the second chapter hit and stuff was going down, I was just like, my face was just, I could feel my face just screwed up and all kinds of stuff. I was just like, you know, because for me, I'm not someone who gets like super emotional and cries and stuff when I read. Like, I might cry a little bit when I watch something. I don't know, maybe a video that's kind of sad, but, you know, stuff doesn't make me as sad or want to cry as much. Nothing pulls my, like, there isn't too much that pulls my heartstrings. Like, stuff will, like, make me feel a little soft and like, mushy. Like, just that mushy, softy feeling that you feel that's kind of almost painful, but it's not painful. It's just like, it's like, ooh, like cringing. Like, it just makes you, like, just have a, oh my god, like, it just makes you sad. It's just like, you just feel sad and you feel touched in, like, in the center of your core. Like, I feel that. And I think, like, reading this, I got a little upset. I got a little angry. You know, reading it, like, what happened, like, the fuck? What? I was just like, somebody sat next to me, and they kind of bumped into me a little bit, and I was just like, I looked over at them like, girl, what is going on with you? Because it was just like, it's such a powerful moment that happened in that book. I love her writing. I find it so interesting that she did it in present tense. So it's like, everything's just in the moment. I've heard about how tricky present tense writing can be, and this is really, it's really well done. It's really good. One thing I thought in reading this so far, in reading it, it's almost like I feel seen. You know, I feel, and it's not me personally feeling seen, but it's just like black people that I know, or black people I know, like, I feel seen, because it's like there are black people I know who are like this, or like there's so much in black culture that I see in this book. And it's not that I haven't seen myself in media. There have been books and movies. I think because it's such a mainstream bestseller of a novel, not just black people are reading this. It's like people of different backgrounds, heritages, cultures, you know, experiences, different neighborhoods, communities are reading this book and have read this book and are getting glimpses into what it's like to live in communities that I live in, or I have lived in, or, you know, glimpses at, or getting to glimpses of seeing people that I've interacted with, that I interact with, and hearing different like slang and lingo and stuff. Although I don't think so far I've seen or read in too much slang or anything, or colloquialisms that are specific. Nothing that I've noticed, but then I may not notice it, because for me it's like it's everyday, it's regular. The only thing I've really noticed was like she brought up the Nene and stuff like that, and I was just kind of like, and she brought up Drake, and it's like because at first I was like, the Nene, Drake. Well, not Drake so much, but I was like, the Nene. I'm like, I feel like that will get a little dated. But at the same time, the story is also set in a particular time, which is our time, like concurrent, like currently around this time. So a lot of like the dance moves and stuff like that, they're very of our time. I've even like Drake, bringing up Drake is like, it's not a bad thing for me. Like because I feel like Drake is timeless, okay? Drake is not like, there's no time sensitivity on Drake. Like there's no like, oh, that's a little dated Drake. Like Drake is not dated. Drake is a classic, okay? He's done too much to not be a classic. He's too big to not be a classic. Okay, Drake is everything. But I'm no Drake stan. Trust and believe, I'm no Drake stan. I'm more of a Gambino stan, because in my head he's my husband. I don't give a shit if he's like married or dating or whatever that woman. It doesn't matter. He's my husband in my head, because he's so inspirational, regardless. And besides, I'm more of like a Janet stan. You know, Kylie Minogue stan. Like, those are my girls. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about The Hate U Give, and I will update furthermore. I will talk some more about this book as I continue to read it, because it's gonna take me a while. I might take, depending on how much I commit to like reading more often and cutting back on the shows I watch, because I already don't watch a lot of shows these days. I really cut back a lot. I'm gonna try to read some more, because I got books to read, y'all. Books, honey. But I did not plan to read this book so soon, because seriously, after The Book Thief, it was going to be The Kite Runner, then The Alchemist, then Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, then Children of Blood and Bone, and then probably this. But then I was also thinking, maybe not Children of Blood and Bone, then it would have been The Ember and the Ashes. I don't know, we gonna see what I do next. Then I was also thinking Shadow and Bone, because I really, because I keep hearing so many great things about Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. So like, I really want to get through, I want to start reading the Grisha trilogy and then move on to the Six of Crows duology. So I definitely want to read those. And I wanted to read The Darkest Minds too, but I heard the movie was not really that great. So I was like, I could hold off on reading The Darkest Minds. I could read that later. I'll get like in a superhero mood and read like Vicious and The Darkest Minds, because they're kind of superhero-y, because it's like people with powers. But it's not like superheroes, it's just like they have powers, and I like that. I love those stories. So I would definitely read those. I will get back to you on this book, because it's so good. And the reason why I can't really say much is like, I'm only 54 pages in to the book. Like when I get halfway and I tell you more, like, oh bitch, it's so good. Like, I know it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good so far, and I from the great things I've heard about it, it's gonna be great. It's a great book to read. I'm gonna finish it. and I'll be back.